You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast. You got a 5 by Flynn cool cabana just there as well, Ed, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're pretty hot. I rocked mine at the beach the other day.
Did ya?
Someone was like, these stand out like in the marketplace of cool cabanas, in the hierarchy. These are like rare as hen's teeth. I wasn't even thinking that when I whipped mine out of the beach, but it was like, you look at all the other fucking normies, the squares, who don't have the cool stuff, and then they're like, oh, there's the king of the cool.
And what makes it cool? Is it shape?
No, all of them exact same shape, just the design.
Design.
So Louis and that influencer, Sammy Robinson.
Oh, it's them.
They did a collab, 5 by Flynn and 1 mile, and so it's just got a nice.
Oh, so only the hot people have.
It's just a different pattern with and like hot a hot person's underneath it, and not because of the heat.
But you got to be attractive to.
I think so.
That sort of.
That's the vibe I'm getting, dude. Anyway,
Is that by the by?
all I'm saying is take that one with you. Pat Clifton, friend of the show, I gifted him a cabana, so you got a couple in here.
How many did we get? Oh, I feel like we just got cool cabanas rocking up 24/7.
And that's how I want it, because I love a cool cabana.
Like I'm seeing like the email address just like popping off. Your cool cabanas are going to be delivered soon. I'm like,
okay.
I feel like we've been delivered cool cabanas 3 or 4 times.
I am the biggest advocate of cool cabana. No, this is not a paid for ad.
Where do you keep them?
Where
do you store them all?
I've got one in the back of my car now, so I've always got a cabana on me, because I'll go to the beach by myself when I have a moment like I did last Friday. And I'm like, if I've got a couple of hours and I want to stay at the beach, I don't remember ever needing to have shade when I was younger, but now as a 35-year-old.
Mate, like taking on the sun, man, mano a mano.
But I remember doing that when we were kids.
It's a young man's game.
It's a young man's game, but with a cool cabana, not a fucking ad. Yes, they've given us a bunch of free ones, so you could argue it is, but it's not. It's because I love them. I wouldn't say this. We get given heaps of free shit. I don't speak about products like this. I take it to the beach by myself, and I am now there for 4 hours instead of 20 minutes because I'm just rolling in and out of the sun.
Well, that's the math.
And I'm cooler than everyone else because I've got the 5 by Flynn 1 mile collab. And I was like, make sure you keep Eddie safe, because I think he'd want that. All the other ones are cool as well, but like just not as cool.
Well, I'm a cool guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just thinking of you.
You know what I mean?
I'm thinking of you, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm cool.
You're a cool guy.
I'm cool, aren't I?
We're a couple of cool guys, dude. That's what I thought.
I feel like I'm cool.
I'm trying to be cool. You know? Just trying to be cool. That's all it is.
Who else is cool?
Who?
Travis Head.
Can't bend me over, pull my pants down, and have your way.
I'd let him fuck me, I reckon.
Oh, dude.
I'm being fair income as well. Like,
No.
I reckon I'd let him.
You'd have to think.
Push came to shove?
Yeah.
Probably let him.
There were tons on the line. It's just, God, yesterday was good. Punters and dribblers. Yesterday was good, honest Test cricket. It was so nice. I had family over, Steph's family. Shout out to him. So I was hostess with the mostess yesterday. But like, as we always discuss with Test cricket, some of the beauty of it is you walk into the room, you check the score, you come back, you leave, you go, and you can just be popping in and out. You're on the radio, you hear him talk about McGrath's first-class record in Australia. He's like, I don't know what it is. Then you get out of the car, you go to the beach for 3 hours, you come back in, they've just found the stats. You're like, I've missed nothing. I was just in and out of the room. It's a good excuse as well to like get up and bail from whatever you're doing. Just quickly pop the head in, see what's going on.
Got to check.
There was like a session and a half without a fucking wicket, and we were just plundering Test runs with 2 old friends.
Yeah.
With Trav, who's like a newer friend, but like one that we've just clicked with immediately, and then Smudge, it's like, oh fuck, our old dog's he's found his second wind and he's running again.
Yeah.
He's trotting down to the beach.
Mate, honestly, Smudge reminded me of an old friend of The Simpsons, Max Simpson.
Max Simpson.
Max. Now, Max was a golden retriever of some note. I would also argue, like our mate Steve Smith, maybe a little bit on the spec.
Yeah, specced up.
Specced
Cricket
up.
on the spectrum.
He was... he wasn't the smartest tool in the shed, but he was in other ways. You know what I mean?
Well, I just think that, I think a hallmark of that is that you are incredible at certain things.
Exactly.
You're hyper interested in certain things.
Exactly. And he was incredible at being cute and dishing out love.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He couldn't swim very well.
Yeah.
In fact, he was terrified of his feet leaving the ground.
Okay, was he a big chaser of balls?
He didn't mind a stick. He didn't mind a ball. Okay, but he had his routine. He had the things that he liked to do. He liked to parade around at the front gate, the front fence.
Okay.
He'd worn down a path, a serious path, a path of note
right.
because he was on patrol.
Yep.
Like there was things that he was good at.
And he was patrolling nothing, but he felt like he was. Sometimes that's all
He wasn't patrolling a goddamn fucking thing, but it's all in your mind,
Yeah,
Tom.
it is.
It's all in your mind.
If you feel like you're patrolling,
then you're
then you
patrolling.
are patrolling.
You know what I mean? It's not a lie if you believe it sort of stuff. Shout out to George Costanza.
Yep.
Now, he couldn't jump in and out the back of a ute or a car. He'd often land on the back on his neck.
Yeah, okay.
On certain occasions, I thought he paralysed himself. Not important, right? In his final moments, Max specced up, giver of love, hugs and kisses. He lost the ability to use his back legs. Now his hips deserted him.
Yep.
That's what happens for golden retrievers, long in the tooth.
Dogs
You're looking
generally
12, 13
hip
years.
dysplasia.
Hip dysplasia, it's a real issue. Look it up. Read a book. But every now and then, if you got him going, if you got him believing again, Tom, he could run.
Yeah, right.
I got a video on my phone of him going again. Brings a tear to my eye. And that's what we saw yesterday. We saw an old dog with hip dysplasia who looked like shit most of the time.
Well, for the first 50 fucking balls he faced.
Come out there and just grind out 100 akin to Max running again in the backyard. That's what we saw.
It was so nice, dude. And it reminded me of just like almost what I've been missing. You're like, oh, I think I saw someone on the ABC describe it as like, let me try to find what this guy said just quickly. I'm pretty sure I saved it. It was pure though. And it was like, yeah, this is how I feel. This is what it is. If I can ever find my saved things in a room that's meant to be internet, you know what I mean, capable. I've got it here for you, Ed. Dean Bilton, a man I've never heard of. It was the return of an old friend, the first bars of a song you loved but hadn't heard in years. A season 5 Simpsons episode randomly being rerun. That is exactly what it was. Oh, fuck, there's Chubbs Peterson.
Yeah.
Is that, or Bleeding Gums Murphy or whatever his fucking
Murphy.
name was?
Who shot Mr. Burns?
Yes, dude.
Take me back.
Yeah, you know?
When Homer becomes a fucking mascot for a baseball team and he goes to the bright lights, a big city, and it's too much for him.
Or the Santa's Little Helper becoming a race dog.
All these beautiful memories we've all got.
The Halloween episodes.
Do they still do them?
I don't know,
Not
dude.
important.
I don't watch Simpsons anymore, unfortunately. But it was really, like you were seeing, there was obviously the chaos of Steve Smith where you're like, he's coming out and you're just going, like even Warner was just like, it wasn't that he was shitting on him, but he was sort of just like, he was basically, they were comparing his last 3 tests and going, well, he stood here in Perth, then he's over here in Adelaide, now he's even fucking further down leg basically at the start of his innings.
Did you see the interview he did with ABC Grandstand?
No.
It's on their Instagram, I think. Tobler, can you get it up?
Oh, yeah, where he basically was like, was it the press conference?
No, it was on the ground. And he starts talking about, get it up, because I'm not going to get it exactly right. It's fucking, out there stuff.
He was saying, in the press conference after the game, he was like, I've basically never had the same technique from like innings to innings. It's like I change it up constantly based on what I'm facing.
That's what he was saying on the side of the ground, but he was saying some other weird shit. He was referring to us as something. Let me find it for you.
Is it Smudge or Head?
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
Oh, yeah, I got it here.
It's good to score any time for Australia. I never take anything for granted. So, yeah, I'm just pleased I'm able to score some runs out here and, bat with Trav and have such a good partnership and put us in a nice position. I've dabbled with my technique for about 15 years. So I pretty much change how I bat every different game, depending on the surface and what I feel like I want to play like, I suppose. So, today I kind of went back to a double trigger. I started batting outside leg stump, probably 2 inches, and going across probably a little bit further than I would have liked at the start of my innings. And then, I felt like I was in a nice groove. I was leaving pretty well early. I was keeping my leg outside, so I was able to just get my bat down on the right path that I wanted it to. And I've probably been bringing my left leg across a little bit too far in the last, when I'm doing my double trigger that I've done on a couple of occasions, and just can't quite jam the bat down on those ones that skid a little bit. So I thought the positions I was in today were nice, and it was cool to make some runs.
The double trigger technique is what I was trying to rack my brain for.
Yeah, the double trigger technique. Geez, he doesn't seem like a 35-year-old, though. Like, he seems like 24. Don't you reckon, just like personality-wise?
Giddy with excitement.
Oh, but he's just, there's just something about him. He doesn't, he's almost androgynously aged.
He also has a young face.
Yeah, he does have a young face, but his temperament...
Not a blade of grass.
No, there's not a single blade of grass on that wicket.
No, not on that wicket.
No,
He's bald from the eyebrows down.
Oh, yeah.
That.
No, bald as.
So double trigger is where he moves both feet in the action.
He actually looks like a shaved golden retriever, you could say.
Or one that just never had alopecia.
Or mange.
Not that he has alopecia.
No, he doesn't, because he's still got hair on the eyebrows and the head and probably eyelashes. And, I mean, I'm sure there's some pubic hair knocking about, but like...
I wouldn't...
Well, maybe he's got rid of it.
Mate, if someone dacked him and he was bald, it wouldn't shock me.
Naturally bald.
Yeah,
naturally bald. If he was
Wouldn't
just
shock me.
naturally bald...
Wouldn't shock me.
No, it wouldn't.
And if you're like, and you were like, what's going on here? You just go, I never grew. You'd be like, okay.
No, I know. He just goes,
Sure.
I'm naturally bald on pubic, like below the eyebrows.
from the eyebrows down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I am.
That's who I am.
Double trigger Smudge
Double
Smith.
trigger Steve Smith. Travis Head obviously is just one of the great batsmen in the world right now, and
He'd have to be the best.
Could I say a joy to watch?
Yeah, you can say that.
Could I say that Travis is a joy to watch? Because he's a joy.
Oh, he's an absolute joy, and that's joy with a capital J, punters and dribblers.
Yeah.
What I've enjoyed most about Travis Head and his performance this summer, Tom, is that Trav's been a bit lean. He went a bit lean coming into this summer.
Well, he was lean. Yeah, he was lean coming in.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
He was lean. He was lean coming in, and all of a sudden he just starts whacking that protein powder into that shake, dog.
Yeah, no,
starts getting those calories in. I'm
full
talking
fat milk.
Fuck yeah, yes, 100%. He might have listened to old bloody solar panels for a little bit too long. Pat Cummins. Maybe he bought into the almond milk. Maybe he bought into the fucking soy milk like the rest of it. He thought, nah. I'm a full...
Soy milk actually bad for you.
And the environment. Look it up. But I'm a full cream guy. I'm a straight from the udder guy. I wouldn't shock me if he was a unpasteurised type of
Unpasteurised, unhomogenised milk from the cow's tit.
Yeah. Milk from the nip.
Yeah.
And he goes out there. He gets, what, an 80?
Could you just look where he's from? He's like, I think he grew up in like some picturesque little place like Fern Tree Gully or some shit.
Yeah, Fern Tree Gully, I believe. I think I heard the great cricketer boys say Fern Tree Gully.
Is that what it's called? It sounds whimsical and mystical and magic. Sounds like he comes from like a magical, like an imaginary town in a book, Fern Tree Gully.
Fern Tree Gully sounds like the place where Oakie Doke lives.
That's what I mean, dude. Maybe he's fucking...
You remember Oakie Doke?
Is he a descendant of Oakie Doke? Did he used to live under a big, like, leaf?
Yeah. Like, was he fucking conceived in a mushroom?
Or at least underneath one's shade.
Yeah, I know. Well, of course. And I'm talking like one of those red and white ones, the dotted ones.
No, well, the dangerous ones. The ones that you don't eat. But if you're in from Oakie Doke stock, I think it's like you can live around them and it's not going to fuck you up.
Well, I think Oakie Doke, he's a friend
to you and me. I don't know.
Hand. He's the one who gets things done.
I don't remember the theme song for Oakie Doke, but would it shock you at all if you did it? What's the thing we haven't done yet?
Ancestry test.
Ancestry.com on Travis Head that he is a direct descendant.
He's part of Oakie Doke.
Well, he's 100% direct descendant from Oakie Doke. Maybe his great granddad or something.
Yeah.
From Fern Tree Gully.
Because Oakie Doke knew his way around Willow as well.
Well, they lived in like little, they were like little pixie fairies. They lived in tree roots and shit.
They lived in willow huts,
yeah.
mate. Little pixie huts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything on Fern Tree Gully?
He's from Craigmore, which is like a northern suburbs of Adelaide.
Bullshit.
No,
Tobler's wrong.
don't believe it.
Tobler's wrong.
No, but they're trying to throw us
probably
off
where
the
he's
scent.
living right now. They fucking talk about where did he grow up?
It says he grew up in Craigmore and played underage levels for the Craigmore Cricket Club.
I just
and
can't.
Trinity
Sorry,
College.
Tobler. He's fucking grew up in... Are you just typing Fern Tree Gully or some shit? What's his name again? Travis Head.
You're ruining the bit.
Nah, it's not. He's wrong, dude.
Fern Tree Gully is in Victoria.
Tea Tree Gully, Travis Head. After making his name playing grade cricket for Tea Tree Gully Cricket Club. Sorry, Tobler, you're fired.
So he played great cricket for
outrageous.
Tea Tree Gully, not
Tea
Fern
Tree.
Tree Gully.
But Tea Tree sounds as magical.
Well, listen, I knew there was a gully in it. Yeah, look, early career. He's fucking there. Craigmore sounds lame, dude.
Yeah, there's just more Craigs there. Now, Travis Head has got what are his top scores this summer? He got an 80-odd in fucking Perth, didn't
80
he?
in Perth, and then a hundo, didn't bat again. And that in the
second innings.
He was lean first innings, then 80, and then 140 in the second test. Didn't have to bat
141
again.
off 140, and now
then what's
152 off 160. See, he's going to run a ball. I know not quite, but he is. Strike rate's 95. Suck on that. He just went out there and absolutely destroyed them.
Tobler, sorry, one more question, if you could please. Could you just look into whether he's related to Oakie Doke, or at least, who are the descendants? Where did Oakie Doke live?
Yes, sweet.
Where's Oakie Doke from? How many kids did he have?
Yeah.
Can we map them down
map
to
the
the
family
heads?
tree of the Oakie Doke head clans? Maybe they intermarried as well, because I'm not...
Because I'm imagining that maybe one of Oakie Doke's daughters lost the Doke name. Yeah. Yes. That's Doke, D-O-K-E.
Day?
D-O-K-E.
Yeah, so there's Oakie Doke, and then there's the mole family, the mouse family, the frog family, a hedgehog family, a squirrel family.
Head, maybe that was where it is.
Two mischievous grey squirrels as well.
Okay. Listen, he's got some... I wouldn't be surprised if he had some squirrel blood in him, just knowing he's a bit mischievous himself.
He's a bit of a squirrel.
He's a bit of a squirrel guy, but he's also got hedgehog in him.
Well, because hedgehogs you don't fuck with a hedgehog.
No, you don't.
Because they'll just ball up and roll all over you.
Yeah, spiky.
Which is what he does. He goes in there like Uzi, 54 seeds, well done. McSweeney, 49 seeds, well done. Jasper's just bunning him up.
Dude, imagine just being a bunny that quickly. But though when you listen to anyone who's talking, they're like, Nathan McSweeney's had the most difficult conditions for the beginning of a Test cricket career. Just all of the different scenarios he's found himself in have just been you wouldn't wish him on your fucking worst enemy.
Well, they've been horrific.
Your worst cricketing enemy.
They've been horrific.
You might wish him on your worst enemy.
They've been absolutely horrific. So they saw a little bit of lacquer off nut, Tom, to use a technical term. They softened the seam. I mean, I keep hearing about this Kookaburra ball for the last 4 years. Has had a
friend of the show,
pronounced
David
seam.
Warner, was speaking
He was
about
saying that. I feel like everyone's saying it everywhere I go. Point is, they did enough so that Smudge and Head could come in and fucking pound the Indians into the core of the earth.
Yeah.
We're 7 for 405.
Carey 45 not, and was Paddy C? He's still in there? No, he's gone. So it's Stark and Carey.
Mate, that would have been so demoralising when Alex Carey comes in and gets 45 or 47.
Sorry, I'm just going to pound a few more. I wouldn't mind Carey coming out and we'll get his 50 hopefully. Can you let us know when it starts, and I'll be watching it while we do this podcast.
Tell you what, remarkable how quickly a side that I was like, that's an unbalanced side, becomes quite balanced.
Well, you mean how quickly we wanted to sack everyone?
No. You and I revved everyone up.
Yes, but that you got to sow seeds a day.
You got to threaten. If you don't get better, you're sacked. That's how you threaten effectively.
Yep. Jasper Boomer's figures yesterday, 5 for what off what? He's just a freak of nature.
5 for 78 off. Oh no, sorry.
No.
5 for 72 off 25, going at 2.88.
Kid can play cricket. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to anyone. Kid can play cricket.
That was if he didn't come, if he wasn't in the side, we'd be what? We'd score 700, 800, 900, 1,000 every fucking innings.
What's Siraj? 1 for 97, none for 78 for Akash Deep, 1 for 65 Reddy, none for 76 Jadeja. We're beating the shit out of all those bowlers. Punters and dribblers, we are brought to you by our good friends at Four Pines. Just the glorious taste of Japanese lager dribbling all over my mouth and down my throat and into my beard and just all over my body
over your face.
On a hot summer's day, dude.
Just Japanese lager all over your face.
Squirting.
just all over your face.
Yeah.
Japanese
And down your gullet.
Well, yes.
Down your gob.
Yeah.
Crisp, cold as all get out. Japanese lagers are the way to go this summer. If you're having beers.
Cold and crisp.
Cold and crisp. The
And
Japanese
crisp.
lager. Turn Japanese. If you haven't tried it, take our word for it. Just try it.
Just try it.
If you're one of the like 2 people on planet Earth who doesn't like it, that's fine. You go, listen, but at least you've given yourself the chance.
Correct.
So if you go on a bottle-o, get a 6-pack, get a case, whatever. Just enjoy it. Give it a try.
100%.
Turn Japanese.
Turn Japanese, baby.
Come on.
Come on.
And let us know.
Unfortunately for Bumrah and the Indian side, Head's putting you to the fucking sword. And
Head is raring to go.
And Smudge is running again.
Yes. Smudge is back on. It's just Smudge's back legs, his hindquarters.
His hindquarters have activated.
They've started to work again.
The double trigger, mate.
And his blind eyes, his blind dog eyes, have started to clear up. We don't know what it is.
They're demilking.
They're demilking. Smudge's blind, milky dog eyes are demilking.
They're demilking.
Before our very eyes.
I don't know. Is it turmeric? Is it fucking... I don't
Is
know
it
what...
good day?
It's a good day.
I don't know. I don't want to try and shoehorn a...
I didn't want to make it about us.
No, I don't. I'm just saying.
I didn't want to make it about us. It's not our style.
And it's not proven to demilk an eye. Good day. I want that on the public record. That's not what we're promoting here.
No.
But there is a chance that
That's exactly
what's happening before our eyes, that we're seeing a blind golden retriever's eyes get demilked.
Yeah.
Which is like a Christmas miracle.
As his hind legs come to life.
It's Christmas miracle shit. Like you just...
Maybe that should be our Christmas movie.
Oh, like just the cricket.
Where a dog is given good day and his eyes demilk and his hind legs.
I don't mind that.
And then he brings Christmas joy to the neighbourhood.
Yeah. And it could start, the starting shot could be like a snow globe that's like really snowy, and you're sort of tracking in on it, and then you go all the way in. It's getting wider and wider, and then you actually start to pull back out, and it's his eyes, and they're just white.
Love that.
You know what I mean?
So it's like the Grinch sort of at the start, where they're going through the snowstorm.
Yeah.
And you come back out, and it's not a snowstorm.
And it's actually just a golden retriever's eyes who plays cricket at the highest level and has now our second highest ton score of all time.
Well,
also can we just take a moment for that? 33 test tons. He put Steve Waugh in his rear vision mirror. Thanks for coming, brah.
Where was that?
What?
I just wanted to get it up. You keep talking.
There's a part of that what I'm experiencing, what we're experiencing, what the nation is experiencing with Smudge here, and he's just cracked 33 test tons. In the history of test cricket in Australia, there's only one other person who is better than him, and that in terms of tons consumed, and that is Ricky Ponting, the man, the myth, legend. But just a moment to just bathe in that, just to bathe in what the great Stephen Smudgery Smith, no coughing, thank you, Cody, has done for us as a nation.
Would you mind if I put some bubble bath in this bath?
Can you pour some bubble bath in there? Use some like Epsom salts and shit? You going to get this thing going?
I'm old school, baby. I'm a bubble bath guy.
Well, no, you bubble bath and then you put some of those salts in to make your nuts tingle.
Yeah. Most centuries for Australia are Ponting, 4100s, 287 innings. Smudge, 33, 199 innings.
So what was Ricky's
287.
Holy shit.
Steve Waugh, 3200s, 260 innings. So an extra 61 on top of Smudge. Matt Hayden, 3000s off 184, all thoroughbred. And D. Bradman, heard of him? 2900s, 80 innings. Just ridiculous. Now, most centuries versus India. Steve Smith, 10, 41 innings. Joe Root, 10, 55 innings. Gareth Sobers, 8, 30 innings. Viv Richards, 8, 41 innings. So he's going at a better clip than Viv. And R. Ponting, 800s, 51 innings. So he's the most hundreds ever all time against India. Tied with Joe Root, who's scared of his own shadow.
Well, he's scared of Australian conditions, that we do know. But he has got Smudge beaten for tons right now. He's at 36, I think.
Listen, he's a great cricketer. I'm just trying to...
He's also playing England, New Zealand, no disrespect.
And he's played more cricket.
Has he played more than Smudge?
He's played... Well, where's Smudge on that list? So, 112 tests and Root's played 152. 277 innings versus 199. The English play, constant tests.
Really?
Yeah. They play more cricket than anyone. He averages 50.85. Smudge averages 56.35. You played more cricket, mate. That's all you've done.
I thought Smudge averaged in the 60s.
Nah, he did once upon a time, mate. He averages 56.35. I looked it up this morning, and it's written there again.
No, there you go. What's he average in Australia? That'd be nice.
That'd be a different question.
No, that would be a different question. In fact, it's literally a different question. I just wanted to bathe in that. No, thank you. Bubble bath, Epsom salts, bath bombs.
When Smudge came onto our screens with highlights in his hair gelled the fuck up, bowling
double chin, leg spin.
Bowling double chin leg spin. No one could have foreseen that he would go past the great Steve Wall.
Yeah, and not just go past him, but go like,
yeah,
you know?
Steve.
Hey.
Giving him the old
back
horse
of the
mouth.
bus, bruh. Back of the line.
Geez, that double spin leg spin. Double chin leg spin. He bowled was fucking... He was meant
to be replacing Warney.
He'd bowl like fucking 5 pies and over and then a wicket ball.
Yeah.
He was a weird bowler.
No, he was a weird bowler. And he's a weird guy. And that's cool. That's what it's all about. You got to be weird to be great.
All the greats are weird.
Yeah.
Except us.
Well, it's true. We're the exception that proves the rule, I would say.
Yes. I've never really understood what that means, but I'll agree.
Well, you're basically just going like there's obviously statistically going to be a couple of people that are great that aren't weird, but the majority.
Okay, and that's who we are.
Yep. Yep. We're the like 0.01%.
Yes. We're the error rate.
Yep. Correct.
Nice.
So
we win this test, obviously.
Well, dude, what a great advertisement for 5-day tests. Everyone's saying what happens when you play cricket in Australia during the monsoon season and it pisses rain every fucking 2 days? Yep. You need the 5th day.
You do.
As much as I get it, they finish early, whatever. We need spare days. We need them up our sleeve.
Great point. We need them.
We need spare days.
We've always needed spare days.
It rains fucking all the time here.
Shock horror, it rains in Sydney. I mean, it rains on the East Coast in summer.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? Other than reverse cloud seeding, I don't know if it exists.
Do you want me to start playing my test cricket in winter? Won't do it.
I don't want to do that.
Not doing it.
It still rains then. I feel like it rains all the time in this country now.
Oh, it does.
It rains nonstop now.
Yep.
So...
Except for Saturday. Beautiful day.
Well, no, it didn't rain Saturday or Friday.
Beautiful days.
Listen, not for us anyway. It rained in Brisbane on Saturday.
Yeah, true.
It rains somewhere all the time.
Shock horror. Shock horror. Now, is it going to rain today?
Yes, I've got the forecast up here. They're expecting up to 25 mils over the next 3 days.
That's not much. Over 3 days?
As in...
Each day.
Yeah.
Sorry, each of the next 3 days are expecting up to 25
They were
mil.
thinking there was going to be some rain yesterday.
Chance of rain 90%, chance of rain 90%, chance of rain 80%.
What was it yesterday? It didn't rain. Like, there was a bit of drizz.
Put the covers on. Cover them up.
Well, yeah, but I just...
And then just go sporadic showers. Sporadic.
Just little drizz.
In and out.
No, I didn't want to go in and out. I went because they didn't even go off yesterday. They played through a bit of drizz, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
Bit of drizzy.
But it was fuck all.
That's what I want.
It's not 25 minutes.
Well, no, but I don't know what the forecast was
let's just take the lower end. It says 3 to 25 mils, so we'll take 3 mils.
Yeah, or we'll take 10, you know, we're getting in between. Find the in
the
between.
Farmers and that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for the farmers. Well, speaking of, because there was, I know the farmers need rain, right?
Do you?
In the same way that we needed runs from Steve Smith. But when you're in a drought, beggars can't be choosers, and I was honestly happy with a 50 for Steve. I've got more than I bargained for. I'm grateful for a drought-breaking amount of test runs, but I would have been happy with 50. The same way I was with Marnus last test.
Yeah. Like an Aussie misses runs, and I miss you. You know that song? Like the desert.
Oh, sorry, you didn't sing it, so it took me a minute there half a second because my brain works so quick, but you know what I mean? I was a little lost. And I miss you like Australia missed Steve's tons.
And I miss you, yeah.
Like Australia missed Steve's tons. But not anymore, because we got them.
Well, it's rained.
Yep. That song's
rained runs.
That song's actually a fucking slapper.
Oh, it fucks the house down.
Yeah, it does.
Make no mistake.
Real 90s shit, dude. Real 90s rage.
So we win this test. It's 2-1. We go to the MCG. Obviously, I want to win every test. I do. I want to win every single test. There is a part of me, selfishly, somewhere,
Yep.
a part of me somewhere,
Yep.
that wants a decider in Sydney for the first time in ever.
Yeah. See, there's a chance, Eddie,
A chance?
a chance that this test is resultless, without result, a draw.
Oh, because of Lauren.
Well, because of rain, because we didn't send them in, like we're 400. What are we doing?
Why didn't we send him in last night?
Don't know. We just wanted a glut. Maybe because maybe the batting seems like it's pretty good out there, and they're like, fuck, let's at least make sure we don't lose.
Yeah, but why
Again,
wouldn't we send him out fading light for a bit of toe stuff?
I know,
Toe
bit of Mitch Stark crush your biggie.
Oi, listen, for the next 25 minutes, I'm going to put them on your toes.
Yep.
And maybe
And at your chin.
and on your chin, and maybe you get a couple weighted for the boundary. Great, well done, good for you. Maybe you miss one, and I crushed your fucking toes into the gab of soil.
Yeah.
What about that? Or I put one on your chin.
They're fishing your toes out of the pitch.
Oh, what happened to him? What happened to him? Why can't he stand up anymore? He's got no toes.
Well, his foot's jammed into the pitch, and we're actually having to get someone to come in now with the sledgehammers and the whatever else to try and pry his foot out of the gap.
Oh! You lost your big toe. Where's that? It's buried in the goa.
And that's where it will remain.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Forevermore. Not my problem. That's what I would have liked. Maybe a couple on the chin.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Swinging, hooping.
Looping.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why they didn't do
Pooping?
it. Some commentators were saying
Well, some
they
were
would
saying.
have. Some saying they wouldn't have.
I would have.
I would have, but now I don't know what the hell happens. Like, do we come out and is it now just come out and swing Willow? Oakie Doke cricket? Just go for it?
I've never played Test cricket, Tom. That
No.
may shock, but I've always felt like the batting was a bit harder as a new batsman in the fading light as opposed to like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
AM.
But if it's overcast,
maybe it'll be hooping.
maybe it'll be hooping.
And pooping.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be pooping, dude.
Put it this way, they didn't send them out there, so their feeling clearly is that they're going to take more wickets this morning.
Or they just want to get enough runs on the board. Quick one, Tobler. Tommy Tobler, my old mate.
Yep.
Ducks in a row. I know this is completely off topic, but where's that come from? I was like, is that like a cricketing thing?
As in, get your ducks
get
in
your
a
ducks
row?
in a row. I don't know why it wouldn't.
I thought it was about an old man Hubbard, wasn't it? Who lived in a cupboard.
That was Mother Hubbard lived in a cupboard.
But her husband, he had ducks.
Did he?
He used to line them up.
I can't tell if that's you just going down. You're co-opting you're
No.
culturally appropriating Mother Hubbard's story.
No, old Mother Hubbard who lived in a cupboard, her old boy, her husband,
Yeah.
Father Hubbard,
Yeah.
had ducks.
Yeah. Okay.
And he used to line them up.
Okay. I thought it might have been like, get your ducks in a row. Like, if you're going to get a duck, you may as well just get them all together and then you come back and play cricket.
So nothing to do with Father Hubbard.
Well, I have no idea. That's me making something up as well, as clearly you are. I'm going to allow him to do that in the background because that was a random question from left field. And, you know,
I'll try and find it.
that's all right. Listen, that one's on me.
Where does the saying, get your ducks in a row, come from?
Is that what you'd type?
So it appears to refer to hunters who pulled off a trick shot that killed several ducks at once by waiting for the ducks to get in a row and then just using one bullet to shoot all the ducks in a row.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Interesting.
Get your ducks in a row and then just shoot them all. Obviously has a little bit more of a morose or a macabre outcome. I didn't know that it was sort of murderous in its intent.
So you're just trying to be more efficient with your ammunition.
Yeah, you are. Well, there's an efficiency element to it, but there's also a murderous. You're killing animals. You're killing a duck, or a bunch of them, actually.
Does it say how many ducks they could pick off at once?
Depends on the ammunition, partly.
And obviously nothing to do with Father Hubbard.
Nothing to do with Father Hubbard nor Test
No,
cricket.
Father Hubbard's not coming up.
Okay.
What was Mother Hubbard doing in that cupboard?
I think she was a hoarder. It sounds like she had some mental issues, which obviously they turned into a nursery rhyme, made it sound cool or fun. But often those nursery rhymes did stem from sadness. Ring a ring a rosy, a pocket full of posy, tissue all fall down. I think it was about the Black Death or some shit.
The plague.
The plague?
So she went to the cupboard initially to give the poor dog a bone. But when she came there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none.
What
This is
about when
probably
it was
about the Great
raining, it was
Depression.
pouring, and the old man was snoring? He went to bed and he bumped his head and he couldn't get up in the
till
morning.
That's obviously about concussion and the lasting effects of head knocks.
So it's inferred that the old man liked a good drink, and it refers to alcoholic drinks being poured very liberally. It's raining and pouring. The old man's drinking a lot.
Oh, so when it's raining, it's pouring the old man's through. It's just he's flogged.
He's fucking
The rain
blind.
is not the rain. It's just that the booze
So
is flogged.
I've always in my
booze
head pictured a man in his pajamas, like, you know, how it's always depicted with like a sleeping hat on. They're always a bit weird.
Yeah. They are super unnecessary.
They're so unnecessary.
Especially all this dangly
They get
Captain
dangly
Snooze
down.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Why you got that on?
You're a sus cunt.
Yeah.
You do not need a hat to sleep.
No.
No.
But that's the way it was depicted. And that's what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about the old man.
Well, I just love that we're singing about a raging alcoholic to our children because they love that song, my girls. But it's actually just about a guy who's shit-faced and whacks his head because he's so pissed and then couldn't get up in the morning because his alcoholism is becoming a problem for him and his family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's been fired, Tom.
Well, he doesn't work anymore.
No. He's on the dole.
Yeah.
And that's made things worse at home.
Well, of course it has. I tell you what, it's raining harder probably.
Oh, yeah. No, it's pouring now.
Yeah, and you want to hear someone snoring. It's a man who's got nothing to get up for in the morning.
Yeah. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man's snoring. Went to bed and he bumped his head and he woke up and his family had left him. You know what I mean? That's how it should look.
That's how it should end.
I know it doesn't rhyme, but it needs to be a bit more accurate.
Well, I don't. Listen, the rhyme. The rhyme takes away from the seriousness of the situation, Eddie, which is that a man is drinking himself into oblivion with a complete disregard for himself and his family, and the impact that it's having.
Exactly. And we're celebrating it by singing it to our children.
Singing it to our children.
It's disgraceful.
And we're making light of a man bonking his head. The songs that I listen to, it's like boing when he hits his head. Do 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 do.
Yeah, laugh the piss, mate.
Yeah, hey, how about you just woo up? Hello, chilly boy. What's up? Hello.
Wow.
You happy about Steve Smith and Travis Head? Yes. Of course you are.
Hello.
In the past 8 tests where Head has scored a century, Australia have gone on to win.
How about that from Tommy Tobler?
Nice, Tobler.
Fuck, you love that, Tobler. That's mad. That's good stuff. Yeah, there you go. Tobler, he's celebrating over there.
So he has 8 tons.
No, he's got 9 now.
Oh, yeah? 9 tons.
Yep. Now, Eddie, I want to get to something of rugby league in nature in a moment, but we got some gifts.
Yep.
I want to get gifting first. Now, this top one here, it's heavy. Shock horror, it's from Kelvin again, who has just got, it's not even arguably the worst strike rate in terms of gifts, and that's no disrespect to Kelvin. We love you and we appreciate you. I think it seems like it's probably in the pursuit of another baggy green. That's the only reason Kelvin seems to engage. What do we got here, Ed? Holy shit, dude. He's gone very hard. Oh, it's Chalk City here. Ooh. Curly Whirlies.
Maybe it's just a Christmas present.
Maybe it's just a Christmas gift.
Let's not go off early.
No, you're right. And he says he's the founder of the Tickle Me Blocker movement. I would argue that we are because we asked for him. That'd be all I would say here. Okay. Now there's a bit more here, Ed. What's he got? Some Darrell chocolate.
He knows his way. He knows the way to my heart with these fucking
the Curly Whirlies.
Darrell
Lee here.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Sorry, mate. I'm giving these to you. Oh, Ferrero Rocher's huge. Huge.
Road.
Love me some Ferrero Rochers.
Oh, I love a Ferrero.
Now let's read the card. Founder of the Tickle Me Blocker movement. That's a huge call there. You're getting stuck, are you?
I'm going to have one. Yeah. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, it's probably right.
Don't you want to have one?
Nah, it's probably right. It's probably reasonable. Pardon me. Oh, dude, he's done all right here. He's got some scratchies. I got to be honest, Kelvin. I mean, there's no chance of a baggy green here, brother. But well, actually, not no chance. Let's see. I'm being unfair to Kelvin today.
What's the card say?
All right. Just for you, dads. Who's put the S?
Oh,
Dads.
cute.
That's cute.
Like that.
All right, what's he got? Merry Christmas, dads. Some like hallmarky shit. Love the gold dribbler. AKA Etch Tickle Me Blocker dribbler, the bobblehead dribbler, the smashed record breaker fame dribbler, and the Bison HSP bat dribbler. Yep. We do have that bat, dude. We've got it. Don't worry, that's not sitting at 4 Pines. But this is pretty good. Pretty good. And these scratchies are going to get pounded on camera today as well. I think that's probably only reasonable. 2025 calendar with nude soon Luke Bracey on the front.
Show me the nude soon.
It looks good.
What's in the O's?
Streety with his tongue out. That's fucking random.
Who is that?
Streety, you, me, Sebo, Jarch, all nude with presents over our cocks. There's some random like dates he's got on here. Horizontal season. Jeez, he's got his dates fucked up here. December 1, Jan 31. Horizontal actually starts this Saturday. Officially.
What's he got for horizontal season?
December 1 till January 31.
No. It's the 20... For those wondering, and I know that people are,
yeah.
Horizontal season officially starts on the summer solstice, which is the 21st of December, and runs through officially to Australia Day, which is the 26th. 26th of
Horizontal
January.
season.
That's horizontal season.
Well, I thought it finished when Dribbler New Year finished, which was February. So it goes all the way through and then end of Jan and then 1st of Feb. Let's be specific here. Come on. Because Australia Day isn't really celebrated anymore.
Well, not that it's celebrated. It's just that when people go to work after that day. So you're saying officially up till Dribbler New Year, which is the 1st of February.
So he's got, yeah. So it starts with December 2024. Next picture, another Bracey one. Look, that's from a couple of films of his. Point Break 2.
Yes,
and I saw this one just the other day, me and Steph.
I don't know what that one is.
Long Lost Loves or some shit. The one where he like has the plane crash and he comes back and his wife's moved on. Now, I don't want to shit down our old mate's throat, but I don't know where he's getting his dates from because on the 18th of January 2025, he's got Billy Birmingham's 72nd birthday. Dad's born in July. So that's tough. That's a tough one. And now it calls into question Ned Brockman's birthday on the 8th of Jan. I don't know.
Has he got my birthday on there?
Yeah, if you Google Billy Birmingham, it says he's born on the 18th of Jan.
Got to do better than that. He doesn't even have yours in there.
My birthday's not on there.
What are you, January?
29th.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, he does. Eddie's 34th birthday.
Yeah. He's got that. That's
He's got
good.
that.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
Resto Bar car crash 12 months on he's got from the 9th of Jan. So
was it?
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Okay. This is a
good.
good one here. This is dribbly as fuck. I do like this, Kelvin. This is probably your best submission. I'm not going to lie.
Scotty Bellotti's 33rd birthday. Angus Crichton's 29th birthday.
Look at the photos.
Mate, that's fucking...
Hainsey,
Ned Brockman, and
Danny
fucking
Exotic.
Danny Exotic. What
a motley crew that is. The Photoshop job is also just a sight to behold.
Motley.
That is...
That's motley as fuck.
Got DCE's birthday, Richie Benno Appreciation Day. That's Feb 22. That's fair. Marsh one-day cup final. Important information. He's got the gold dribbler down the bottom of every page. Why is he the gold dribbler?
I believe that was self-appointed.
Okay.
From memory.
Peter Brock's birthday, sure. Jake Jaboyevic's birthday, yep. That's more.
I like that he's got Peter Brock's birthday on there.
It's dribbly.
That's fucking dribbly.
That's dribbly as shit.
But he's one of the great Australians.
No, listen, I'm sure. I know he is, but it's just in terms of like, things that we have known to care about. I don't, no disrespect to the guy here with Johnny Ingate. I don't know who the other guy is. I'm sure he's a Baggy Green member, but I don't.
It looks like Sam Rigney.
Oh, is that Rigney? Sorry, Rigney. I've never met him.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He looks a bit younger there or something. It looks weird.
All right, I'm not going to go through this whole fucking thing. I'm just going to flip through a few more photos. This one's good. Dad photoshopped, my father photoshopped on Greg Norman's nude body.
Not bad.
That's a good Photoshop.
These are pretty fucking good.
No, these are good. These are good. Willie Mason's 45th birthday. Fucking hell, cunt. He's got all Manly's games in here. Bloke and Guru. Yep.
That's not Guru.
Kelvin, you're a fucking dribbler, mate. St. Peter Volandi's resurrected the season 2020, yeah. Cody Totes. You got to be watching on YouTube here, Punters and Dribblers, this podcast only. Very confusing for you. And confusing, probably just more like not enough going on. Tom Cooper's birthday. Sure.
Tom Cooper?
Doip into the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mick Ennis guy. Willie B in here.
Is that Jake Trebojevic?
No. So there's Sam Carter, Ironside, Willie B, and again, he's probably another Baggy Green guy, but I wasn't at the lunch last year. I haven't been able to see all these people.
It's not Nilso, is it?
That's not Nilso. I'll tell you that for sure.
Did he get your birthday in there, Tom? Is that July?
Let me see. That's July. Cody Tote's birthday.
What day?
17th?
No.
Of July?
No.
He's got Willie's birthday, right? He's got my birthday, right? 10th of June.
Got yours wrong, Toads.
When's your birthday, mate?
Yeah, mine's wrong. Mine's the 16th.
The 16th.
Oh, so he's got it out. He's out by a day.
He's out by a day.
Oh, fucking hell. This is gross. And good. This is the best he's done.
Oh, my God.
Tobler and Dior in some seriously salacious, gross pictures here. Oh, Jesus. That is disgusting.
Did he get mine right?
All right.
What's your birthday?
25th
Of?
August.
Of what?
August 25th.
What's that fucking noise? Tobler's birthday, August 25th. Don Brabin's birthday, August 27th. This is some good stuff here. Some good stuff here.
Let me have a peruse, Tom.
Yep.
Let me have a quick peruse.
How does it make you feel seeing this calendar, Cody?
What do you mean?
Just, you know what I mean?
I felt a bit strange about the photo of me.
No, I just mean generally in terms of like, I feel like with Kelvin's Baggy Green submissions, you know.
That's the Hello Sports sign behind it as well.
I got to say, Kelvin's a committed man. I'd love to give you one, bruh, but there's just no way.
This is funny. This has brought a lot of joy to me today.
This is a great. He's the dribbliest kind of all time.
It's
This
so
calendar
dribbly,
is
dude.
so dribbly.
So dribbly.
In the best way possible.
It's a great submission. It's a fucking great submission.
Oh, are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking anything, man.
Okay.
I think Kelvin is, and unfortunately for him, just because of the repeated submissions, he's almost like lost the shock factor a bit that you get from
Yeah,
from
that's
things.
he's almost his own worst enemy in this situation, isn't he?
You'd probably get one for that, maybe.
For that,
A calendar, do you reckon?
I don't know if you get one for a calendar, mate.
Nah.
To be honest, that's all. Like I feel. I thought it was just chocolates. I was like, you're not getting a Baggy Green for chocolates, dog. It's sometimes you know.
Cadell Evans wins Tour de France 14th anniversary. Yeah, you do know. You do. You definitely know. And you definitely know.
Remember when like they were trying to get us to just give Nilso a Baggy Green? Remember that period? Was that this year or last year? Shit.
I feel like I was here for that.
Yeah, I think you were.
I think it was
That was
early
last
this
year, I
year.
think.
No, but I think Cody was here for it.
I feel like that was last year.
Maybe.
I couldn't tell you confidently.
No, maybe you're just following along. Anyway, shout out to Kelvin.
It's a good submission.
It's a great submission.
It's a good submission.
It's like, yeah.
Eddie and Ella's third wedding anniversary.
How's he got that information?
Because it would be on like
Probably on Instagram
and stuff.
He's just gone on the fucking stalk.
He's got that right.
I'd love to see his wife coming in and going, "What are you doing with Hello Sport now, you fucking psychopath?"
He's got that right.
What's this?
He's got slipping season ends 1st of October to 30th of November. Silly season actually starts the day after Melbourne Cup.
Yeah. Okay. Another package. Moving on. Kelvin, thank you.
Louisa Dowding's 40th birthday. That's going to be a joke, doesn't it?
40th birthday. Wow, that's nice. All right, what do we got in here? Edward.
Thanks.
Denim. Dude, that's so fucking ridiculous. They look at our Instagram handle and they're like, oh, this guy's called Denim Hitchcock.
I love presents.
Dude, I love presents. Adidas. Oh, look at these fucking joys.
Oh, look. This is pretty good.
Oh, sick.
Mad.
Fuck, that's pretty mad.
Mad. Retro Origin jerseys. Suck a dick, Queensland. How about that?
Get a big dick up, yeah. I love the colour.
Yeah, the colour's mad.
Fuck, dude, look at this. We're part of the crew now.
Yeah.
We're officially part of the New South Wales Blues. How can you not be with a jersey like this? This is sick.
What did hurt, and I must be honest, is that last year when we were seeing everyone getting sent New South Wales balls and there was all this different stuff everyone was getting, your boys Tom and Eddie weren't getting shit. We didn't get nothing. So to get a new Origin jersey before Christmas,
You know what this is? This is an acknowledgement of what we did this year.
has to be. You got Mitchell Moses. We got everyone on board. It's fucking
I feel like everyone knows that without us, we wouldn't have won Origin.
Yep.
I think we're all comfortable with that, aren't we?
I think at this stage you have to be, right? You have to be comfortable with it. Nice gifting, though. A nice little Monday gifting from our friends from New South Wales Rugby League and our friend Kelvin Cochran of... How many cracks do you get, fame?
Well, listen. He's had a few. There's no doubt about that.
How many's he had? 4? 4 cracks?
4.
Look at this cool hat. You can see Cody Totes rocking this at a market. Ironically.
An elite blocker would have done it.
Yeah.
An elite blocker would have done. There's actually another one out there as well that I'd forgotten about.
What do you mean?
Another baggie, potentially. Like another.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
Because it's a nice surprise.
But is it coming in?
If they can do it.
Is it coming in?
They're halfway dumb.
What for?
Not going to say.
So, but do we know the person doing it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we know someone trying to get. We know this person.
But job not dumb.
But we know the person.
Yeah.
Friends of us, or just like
no, not friends of us. No, like with someone we like
in the world.
in the world.
You'll say.
No, not like that. You would have met him before, but you wouldn't be thinking of him.
We are brought to you by Ned's, Eddie.
Yes,
We are.
We are.
The number 1 betting platform on planet Earth.
No, we are. That's actually true. That is true. Love my mates at Ned's.
God, we love our mates at Ned's.
Good blokes.
Great people, and good fun punting. I was excited to see the Big Bash return.
Yes.
In earnest. Obviously, a joyous occasion and the start of summer.
Well,
but
it just
something else to have a little bit of a fuck around on.
You just know it's festive season when the Big Bash comes on. You just know it. With every fibre of your being, you're like,
That pajama
fuck
cricket
yes.
stuff.
Oh, it's back, baby.
And it's just a nice little short form sugar hit to punt on.
I love sugar. Sugar hit cricket.
Yeah.
Sugar hit cricket.
Yeah.
Great for punting.
Yeah.
100s, 50s.
Winning, losing.
Losing.
Overs, unders.
Top score.
Bottom.
Bottom score.
Anyway, if you're going to do a punt with Neds, obviously responsibly, punters and dribblers, don't be fucking stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website. Eddie, we need some punter power. We need to call on punter power. Now, I know that we've been doing this for a while now. Our very first use of punter power was when we got KO to give us free KO. And basically we just used the power of the punter and the dribbler to basically just bash them into submission.
Happy to report, rather, still got that free KO.
Yeah, well, don't let them know. Let's not draw attention to that. But I want to use punter power again, or we want to use punter power again, because 4 Pints and Gab's hottest 100. It's the hottest 100 for beers in the country, right?
Do it every year?
I don't know, but the
Since
Japanese
2008.
lager's in, turning Japanese. I would like to call on punter power just to see how high we can get this thing. I want them to. I mean, it'd be great if they can win.
I don't see any reason why they couldn't win, Tom.
But like when they're a big supporter of us, they allow us to keep the lights on here.
Listen, I'll let you in on a little fucking secret, punters and dribblers. The only reason that we get to do this and produce free content for you, the punter and the dribbler, is because people pay us to do it.
Yeah.
That might shock you. I know that's rattled people in the past. They go, why don't you do it for free? It's like, because food's not free, bro. Neither's rent. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Alcohol's not free. Good times aren't free. Holidays aren't free.
Good times are not free, though sometimes they are.
But not always.
No, depending
Shoes
on
aren't free. Clothes aren't free.
No.
Undies aren't free.
No.
Haircuts aren't free.
I need some new undies.
Nothing's free.
We
pretty
just
much.
listen. I want to see what punter power can do. We haven't called on punter power for a while. What can punter power do? How big can punter power go? How big of a lift can punter power be? Is it still as strong as it once was?
I like to think so.
So do I.
But I don't know for sure.
Which is why we've got a link here.
We haven't tested it.
We haven't tested it.
Also, we all know that the Japanese lager by 4 Pints is the best. It's comfortably the best beer.
Listen, it fucks the house
In this
down.
fucking competition, I haven't even looked it up.
No.
I haven't even looked up who we're against. I already know it's better because if you haven't turned Japanese, you haven't had a crack.
Well,
this
you've
year
missed
for sure.
out. You're missing out. It's a good beer, and I'd like to see it take home the gold because it's a good beer. But I would like punter power to be a large reason for its success. Let's show those who get into bed with the punter and the dribbler that this is the bed you want to be in.
Our bed.
Our bed.
Don't you want to promote our bed?
We're all in this bed together, baby.
Yeah. This is our bed, baby.
Yeah, this is our bed.
Defend our bed.
Yeah, at all costs.
At all costs. Defend our bed. Go to the link in
Show notes, and we'll do a link in the bio on Instagram as well.
Come on, baby.
Just go vote for the Japanese lager and Gab's hottest 100.
Get around us by getting around the
Get
Japanese
around
lager.
us.
That's all we have to do.
I've voted. It's easy. It's fucking easy. It takes 2 seconds.
Is that but that's it must be seriously easy if you did it in 2 seconds.
Well, as in, it's not 2 2 seconds.
You know what I mean? No, but
you know exactly. For my technical capabilities.
Traditionally you would have found a way to fuck that up.
Yes, which I might have done with Substack. Because I paid for a subscription and I haven't got it, which is fucking doing my head in. Anyway, that's another point. Get around it. Link in the show notes, link in the YouTube, link in the bio on Instagram. Get around 4 Pints Japanese lager. Let's turn the hottest 100, Gab's hottest 100, Japanese.
Yep.
Let's turn it Japanese, for God's sake. Anyway, thank you, Adidas, for these. These are mad.
These are fucking mad.
These
bro.
are mad at us, bro.
Mad at us. I actually think I look like a bit of a sicko.
If it wasn't so fucking hot, I'd be wearing it out of here. But I got to get back in the ocean because I'm a swimmer these days. Not an actual swimmer, like just a swimmer of the ocean. Have you ever been to Bronte Pool? Ocean bath, whatever it is, like the fucking ocean pool.
I'm aware of it. I've never swum in it.
I was aware of it, and I'd never swum in it. I didn't realize we had a photo of it up in our house. That's there. I didn't know that. Went there 2 days ago with my wife.
Oh.
And then again this morning, I don't want to let out a secret because I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the Bronte Ocean Pool before. Clearly some people have because I was there this morning and fucking every man and their dog was there. It is beautiful. Bronte actually slaps. And I know this is very Sydney-centric, punters and dribblers. Bronte Beach, feel like you're in a coastal town. It is just fucking glorious and gorgeous. Anyway, not the point at all. I just like to swim in the ocean. Sue me for it.
That's your point?
No, that's not my point. I'm moving on.
Just to pad in between segments here for a moment. You've been seeing what's going on in New Jersey,
bro.
You up on this?
I am up on it.
You wearing this?
Yeah,
I wanted to call you about on the weekend. I'm like, I'll save it.
No, save it. And I was even when I nipped off for a little bathroom break before, I was like, do I bring it up? Maybe Wednesday? And I go, no, fuck it. I was going to bring it up with you today, or at least if I'd remembered. But you've done it now. Thank you. I've seen it, Eddie. I don't believe it's aliens. Let me put it that way. I think it is. And for those of you who don't know, and for some reason, I mean, I don't watch like the 6 o'clock news anymore, but it doesn't feel like something of this magnitude I would have assumed is on like the front page of newspapers around the world, right? Which is that there are like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of drones that are just intermittently hovering, and not just New Jersey anymore, all around the US, but predominantly over New Jersey. And no one knows why. And no one knows what they're doing. Or what they are, why they're there.
I've been on this for a week or two, and it's been ramping up.
Yeah.
And they've been going down to Congress, they've been fucking holding meetings and shit, and no one's got any answers. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? Neil deGrasse Tyson as well, I just saw was like, there's $1 trillion Pentagon budget. They don't know what they are. Like, this is...
Well, no.
He's like, I'm worried.
Okay, I'll give you two things. Neil deGrasse Tyson has no longer got a right to make any comments about anything anymore. I don't know if you saw him the other week, but as a scientist, he's lost all credibility.
What did he do?
Basically was sitting there arguing that men don't have physical benefit, like advantages over women.
Really?
Yeah, like just, it's about testosterone levels. It's just like, sorry, dude, I can't. You're a scientist. This is insane. That aside, do you not feel that the government, it's probably just like a government thing. Like, it's probably just US military shit. Like, they don't seem that worried about it.
That's my inkling.
They're like not worried about it, and they're like, they don't seem threatening. It's like, how the fuck would you know if you didn't know? If you don't know what they are, how do you know whether they're threatening or not? They're also making noise.
Yeah, exactly, and they're making noise,
which means that you're a primitive.
They're
loser.
making noise, and that's what I saw. Someone's mentioned that they were like every description of when it's potentially alien or other footage we have, like the TikTok, like the Tic Tac footage and all that shit is not. It doesn't make sense,
and it doesn't make sound, and they're moving at like insane speeds. These aren't moving crazy fast, are they?
No, they're just hovering around.
Yeah.
And then people are starting to say that it's that Project Bluebeam or whatever. Do you know what that is?
No, it rings a bell, but I don't know what
Someone
it is.
had come up with a theory decades ago that this is how they would try and, move to a one world government is by uniting us all against a perceived threat. That's actually bullshit that they've created. But let's park all that bullshit just for a second, punters and dribblers, and just work with me on this.
Yep.
They're getting hundreds of sightings every single night of these fucking things in the sky, and no one's saying what they are.
No.
Like, what's going on?
Not even your Elons and shit, where you're just going like...
No one's saying shit.
No one's saying anything, and it's like, you're a star... what's your SpaceX and bloody... Like, I saw a video on Twitter today that was completely unsubstantiated but etch in its tone. I think maybe even Rogan shared it on Twitter. And he was like, this is the only video I've seen of a potential explanation that freaks me out. And it was from the CEO of a drone manufacturer who, like, he's got government contracts. They make all the drones for the government and shit. And it's a 9-minute video, so you don't want to bother getting it up. But, like, you might be able to find something that speaks to what he was saying. And he said that this guy, who's the head of a drone manufacturing company, said that he'd spoken to someone directly who had said like that there was some massive nuclear weapon. And again, just bear with me here because I'm going to do a poor job of explaining it. And I'm also letting you know that this isn't me telling you this is what is happening. This is a video I saw. There's a person that he had been in direct contact with who was like, I have put my hands, like I've seen this humongous nuclear weapon. Apparently like a bunch of nuclear weapons just disappeared off the face of the earth, but some period over the last like maybe 20 or 30 years. I don't know exactly when it was, but like a shitload from Ukraine disappeared and they have no idea where they've gone. Like they're just completely unaccounted for. And some guy was like, there is a nuclear weapon headed for the US. Not, but being like trafficked to the United States, and he'd been trying to like blow the whistle on it and trying to get government like to like listen to him, and they haven't been. And so what these drones are doing, he said that he's like, as a drone manufacturer, there is no point for drones to be flying at night because they're essentially useless unless they are trying to look for something. And so he was saying like that he believes they're looking for a smell of either gas or radioactivity. Because if it's being trafficked, it's going to be being trafficked along this certain area, like this certain road or this. And so that's why. That's what he thinks it is.
They're looking for something.
They're looking for something.
Yeah, maybe they're looking for something.
Which wouldn't, I mean, again, whether it's a fucking nuclear weapon that's being trafficked to the United States, take that with a grain of salt. But
so what would the point of trafficking it to the United States be?
To blow it up. Or at least to have it there as like so basically the inference, again, I was watching this.
I could be incorrect, but I think nuclear weapons need to be dropped from a height.
I would never fucking clue. The inference, though, was like that it was getting trafficked there to get blown up. Drones manufacturer says the only reason to fly drones at night is to look for something. Suggests that the New Jersey drones could be looking for a nuclear bomb from Ukraine. Back in the 1980s, Ronald Reagan had dismantled the nuclear program. I believe there were over 80 nuclear warheads that were in Ukraine that came up missing. Came up missing is a weird way to phrase it. I spoke to a gentleman a few months ago who was trying to raise an alarm to the highest levels of government, which they had their ears closed about, this one particular nuclear warhead that he physically put his hands on. He physically touched this warhead that was left over from Ukraine, and he knew that the thing was headed towards the United States. I don't know why it would be, if you're right, like I don't know what it heading to the United States would be.
Again, even if we park Colin Rugg for a moment and just speculate on this. What is the answer? Because I'm all the way intrigued now. I'm not saying that it's fucking alien. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying what's going on.
Yeah, why
are they up there? Why does no one know what they are, or no one's admitting to it?
They 100% know what they are.
Someone
in
does.
my opinion.
Someone does.
But like the government knows. They're just all too calm, dude. You don't come out unless you are also like, we're terrified.
But what if you're wiggy?
Yeah. They haven't tried to shoot him down.
Because the other thing is...
Why haven't they shot him down? Because they shot down a fucking weather balloon.
Because maybe they know.
Well, yeah, I think they do know. But what, you saying maybe...
No, so either they know that it's their own shit and they're looking for something or whatever, or they know they've been encountering these things for decades, and now all of a sudden there's just way more of them. They're like, oh, etch.
Yeah, what are you guys doing here? Relax.
Why
ever just New Jersey as well?
That's what's strange. That's what I find particularly strange. Why New Jersey? Why America? Always America. Why always America?
But that's why that again.
Why not fucking Chile or fucking?
Well, we had an alien.
Yeah, but we're not having the big swarms.
No, we're not.
Why aren't we having the big swarms?
I don't know, but I'm happy not to have them. Sightings have also been reported in several other states. New York and New Jersey are the same place. Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts. That's all pretty similar area, isn't it? That's all East Coast.
Northeast. Pennsylvania, Northeast. Virginia.
Don't know.
I think Northeast as well. So essentially the Northeast. Dozens of drone sightings. It's not dozens, it's hundreds. Hundreds of drone sightings.
Yeah.
They just shut down an airport yesterday. Did you read that?
No, I didn't.
An airport in New York, they had to shut down for fucking an hour because they couldn't take off because of these fucking drones.
I have been paying attention to this, but then I've also been removing myself from it for a couple of reasons. Test cricket's on, and I don't need to feel anxious in the holidays. So it stresses me or it wigs me, or I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like the world's just so. But I'm like, you know what, dude? Fuck it. It's like when you're on a plane and you're worried of the thing. You got no control. Once you're up there and you're in the sky, just do your best to just let go because there's nothing you can.
It's probably really nice advice for people coming into this horizontal season. Again, shirts are still on sale. HelloSport.shop. Make smart decisions.
Not many left.
No, I think we're out of smalls. We're out of mediums. We're out of 4XLs. We're out of 5XLs. So you got to get going.
Nice to be out of smalls and mediums.
Get going.
We fucked that up all the time.
If we're not out of smalls, we got like 2 left. Get going.
Get going.
Get going. I'm not fucking around either.
No.
Get going. Also, the hats will be on sale at some point this week.
Pending their release.
This might be deja vu, but we
did the exact same thing last year.
We did the same thing last year. We're still waiting for them. You might be like, why didn't you dickheads get them earlier? We did. We actually did, but listen, it is what it is.
Drones and that.
Because I think you need to get your horizontal kit, you need to get your hat, and you need to chill the fuck out this summer because there's too much going on.
There's too much, man.
I read something the other day about a quantum computer chip that Google had made whereby it can take 5 minutes to process something a supercomputer would need the age of the universe to do. I'm like, what's going on?
I read that headline.
What's going on?
Yeah, well, no one's reporting on that. No one's telling you about that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, that's also a great point as well. It's almost like it's too dense of a concept to even just like report to anyone. Like, what do you want me to? How do you want me to take that?
ChatGPT-5's like fucking, it's like 1 billion times bigger than ChatGPT-3 or something like that. I don't know. These are big numbers.
That stuff makes me anxious. I've never used ChatGPT yet, but I just don't want to feel anxious. And I'm not an anxious person. That's almost why I recoil from things that are going to make me too heady.
Exactly.
I've also come into a decent amount of bush buds, and that's the last thing I need to ruin that. You know what I mean?
Point is this. Avoid anxiety this horizontal season by buying the horizontal season shirt.
Yep.
Buy the hat when they're on sale this week at some point. Sorry, I don't have a night for you.
We'll let you know.
We will let you know. And just turn your phone off.
Unless
it's the cricket.
Unless cricket's on, or unless you're obviously doom scrolling because you're hungover. There's obviously, but just doom scroll the right things. Don't go on Twitter. Tell you that for free. And start cultivating your algorithm, dude.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
and maybe buy some tin food,
Get well. Dude, it's so funny.
Did you go buy some tin food?
No, I haven't, but a book that was getting pushed to our Hello Sport algorithm. And I don't know why, because our Hello Sport algorithm now is a bit fucking chaotic because like some parental shit's jumped from my personal one over there. There's a bunch of weird shit in there outside of just your run-of-the-mill sports stuff. A book, it's like a coffee table book, and it's just called like The Book, and it's like how to restart civilization. And it's like if you have this book and the shit hits the fan, here's how to make leather. Here's how to fucking like...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you bought it.
No, I didn't buy it. Thinking about it after this conversation with the quantum computers.
Anyway, just tell us what's going on.
Wouldn't be a bad book to have, actually, now that I think about it. As in, like, just a couple of tidbits to, like, hey, when you're living in the bush and you don't know what the fuck to do, like, here's some things. Some useful tips. How to get started.
Again.
And it'd be like, all I'm doing is I won't get any better than this. Like, I'm not going to improve on this. I'm just bare bones, bare minimum. How do I skin a fucking roo? Using a stick.
Using a stick, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
I want to know. Are you weighing, buddy?
No.
Oh, you just Ferrero share?
One Ferrero share.
Yeah, okay. I get you.
Do you want one? Should have one.
Yeah, I'll fuck that one. I did exercise twice on the weekend. I've earned it. It is pretty weird, though, dude. It's pretty weird. No one, and like a lot of people are talking about it, but no one's talking about how little. Well, maybe they are, but it's almost not acceptable that the government doesn't know.
Surely that's smoke and mirrors.
Imagine if they don't.
That's what I reckon, dude.
Because, like, if there was, like, an unidentified drone, surely US are sending jets up there to explode them instantly.
Or at least just fly alongside it. I'm just like, what are you doing, bro?
Unless they already know what they are.
That's what I think they know.
In both senses of that.
You might know that it's a hectic alien. You might know that it's just a drone that we're running. That it's their own thing. Yeah, but I think they know.
Yeah.
When they're saying they don't know, I think that's bullshit.
No, they do know. It's either a secret or sort of like project that they've got going on, or it's alien. They know that they can't fuck with them because they've tried in the past.
But it is funny to hit that it's a fan. Like, they're all propellers and shit.
I think it's the former. I think this is some sort of... So the government are up to something.
Yeah. They're up to something.
They're up to something.
Cheeky little dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay a subscription for Substack, though, do you? You get Substack for free.
So, like, I'm signed in here, and then I click my little thing, and then it shows me paid subscriptions. And they're all here.
How many you got?
1. Cricket at Al.
So here, I go Substack. And then here, paid subscriptions.
Yep.
Cricket et al. Bang.
So click on it.
Yeah, 9,000 subs they got. Okay, that one works. Why'd that work? Well, that's the podcast. Okay. Some of them got locks on the articles.
Not mine.
Yeah, see, I've paid for... Oh, and it opened. Yeah, subscribers only.
Doesn't say subscribed at the top. You mustn't have paid.
Subscribed, bruh. It says subscribed. I told you it was doing my head in. You want to talk about grumpy? Who's grumpy right now?
Manage subscription. You cannot manage a subscription in the...
You want to know who's grumpy right now? Me. Shout out to Grumpy Coffee. Go to grumpycoffee.com.au. If you're grumpy and you want to turn your frown upside down, Grumpy Coffee's a way to do it. And the code TOM will get you 10% off shipping because I'm fucking grumpy because my subscription to Cricket et al., and it's not their fault, it's Substack's fucked me and I'm technologically deficient.
I love that you fucked that. It's just so perfect.
I don't know how I've
Tom.
done it though.
Because I've read Gideon's article from yesterday and Peter Lawler's.
Pez shouted us out in the only article I was able to read.
What did he say?
Well, he referenced our thing with Warner.
Oh. Well, that was nice.
It was very nice, but that's the only one I've been able to read. But I signed up, I fucking the whole box and dice, and now I can't get it.
You need a grumpy coffee.
It's so fucking annoying.
You need a grumpy coffee, my friend.
I know.
That's what you need.
I know.
You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
grumpycoffee.com.au.
Dude, we are like almost a subsidiary like arm of Cricket et al. In terms of the way that we promote that fucking whole thing.
No one promotes it more than us.
No. We promote it more than they do. And it's fantastic. Well, I'm not asking for a slice either. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to slice myself in here.
No.
I'm just saying I love it so much.
You're not trying to slice yourself in, but no one promotes them more than us.
No.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
No, it's fine.
I don't do it for accolades. I don't do it for acknowledgement. I don't do it for equity and praise.
No equity.
And glory
Skin
and money.
in the game,
None
slices
nothing
and
that.
equity.
I'm just talking about what I consider to be best in class cricket journalism.
Yes.
That's it.
You and I, Eddie, are just ultimately, at the end of the day, we're just fans. Sure, we're podcasters, sports podcasters, top of the heap, but ultimately, that's not what we are. We're just full-blown fucking dribblers who can't even sign up to a Substack, at least half of us, and who just love good, honest rugby league cricket journalism, and it doesn't get any better, and content than great cricketer, Cricket et al. Substack. Like, it's beat your dick territory.
It is. Well, at least it is for me because you can't look it up.
Well,
that's
I got
your own
one
problem.
article, but
That's
the
your own-
podcast.
Yeah, well, listen. We're going to pay $100 an article, are you?
I might have to out of the company account. You'll notice.
Yeah, I fucking oath I will. Fucking oath I will. I'll fucking notice, all right?
Yeah, you'll notice.
grumpycoffee.com.au. Couple ads in there, but they're not ads.
No,
There's
they
just
weren't
one.
ads. But grumpycoffee.com.au.
Yep.
10% off. Use code TOM.
Because he's angry. Well, he's grumpy.
I'm grumpy.
I'll be honest with you, though, punters and dribblers. He's grumpy at himself.
No, that's true.
He's grumpy at himself.
No, 100% I am. I know I've done something wrong.
1,000%.
And I'll double check the account and see if I've paid it. Like, if that money's gone through.
I bet you haven't.
Moving on.
Yeah, bro.
Rugby League, Papua New Guinea Rugby League, having another team.
PNG, baby.
You're going to talk about a bit of geopolitics in the great game of rugby league. The
18th.
The announcement was made last week at a press conference with Anthony Albanese, St. Peter Volandis, and then a name that escapes me that I'll find in my notes, but the new chairman of the Papua New Guinea team and the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, whose name also escapes.
James Marape?
James Marape. Thank you, Tobler. I believe that's true. I'm going to take you at your word. The government committing $600 million over the next 10 years to the thing, because obviously it has geopolitical implications. We are trying to shore up PNG from our Chinese pals.
And the only way to do that's through sport.
It's through the great game of rugby league. For those that have, knocked the game of rugby league as a bit more of the common man bogue and whatever you want, it's like, nah, it's now a geopolitical player. It's now on the world stage.
It was always on the world stage.
Yeah,
Tom.
but it was never treated as such, and now it can go, oi, shut the fuck up, Gil McLaughlin or whoever your CEO is, because we got a team in PNG and we're holding China at bay. So when did you hold China at bay, AFL?
I think that's a reasonable point you make. When was the last time AFL did anything other than for themselves?
Yeah.
When did you stop and think, geez, what do the people of Australia need?
Yeah.
We
need some
what does
APAC surety.
What does the Southeast Asian community need?
South China Sea sort of stuff. Is that what that is?
What do our neighbours need? What does Papua need?
Yeah.
What does Papua New Guinea need?
Not mean. Because we know what it means.
These are questions that the NRL asks, not that the AFL asks.
Well, Peter V'landys. The man, Peter V'landys, is, and we've said it before,
and we'll say it again,
just the most supreme operator you have ever come across. Like, he has stitched up. Firstly, he's the head of Racing New South Wales, who are literally masooding Racing Victoria every single year. Like, we are absolutely shitting down their throats.
Masood
style. He's the head of Rugby League, who are the most dominant force. He's bringing in new teams, and they're not just bringing in, let's get a South Island in New Zealand, let's get a West Australian one. It's like, nah, let's go to a country. And I was reading this article, a couple of articles about it on the weekend. The only country on the planet that has 10, the rugby league is their national sport, is Papua New Guinea. 10 million population, is it? They are rugby league obsessed. Imagine being out, he was like, we're going to essentially just like increase our audience numbers, our membership, just everything, just bang, overnight. Exposing it to 10 million.
Yeah, 10.5.
Like,
and we're not going to pay for it.
And the government's paying for it. And the Papua New Guinean government's committed 200 to 250 million over the next 5 years or 10 years to build a, I don't want to say bunker, but to build some sort of a base for all the players, all their families, all the because it can be dangerous over in Papua New Guinea. They're basically going to build a compound, is the word I'm looking for. $200 million they've committed to it. That'll be ready by 2028 when they come in. I think the government. So there's like a deal that's been struck between the NRL and all the clubs called like the Golden Shower Agreement or some shit.
The Golden Shower.
No, that's incorrect.
The Golden Shower Agreement.
No, it's
where everyone urinates on each other.
Well, let me check. I'm gonna have to check my notes. I've definitely fucked that up. The Golden something though. What day is it today? It's Monday. Where the Golden Handshake Agreement. I prefer Golden Shower. I think it has a bit more punch to it.
It's got way more punch.
The Golden Shower Agreement, which is that every club over the next 5 years gets around 4 million, or the next 4 years, 5 million, whatever it is, from the NRL, and that is from this $600 million. Basically, because the new team is going to be diluting the player pool. So it's like a sweetener. It's like, shut the fuck up and let us do this, all right? It's bigger than you. This is geopolitical.
Yep.
Now, I didn't know it was Golden Hand. Well, I mean, it was meant to be Golden Handshake. It's Golden Showers now, unfortunately. I can't really help that.
That's okay.
That's fine, right?
We can make our peace with it.
But I mean,
what I'm buoyed about is that rugby league's holding back China with the biggest population on earth.
Yeah.
Or at least second biggest. I don't know.
President Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping's scared of one thing and one thing alone. That's rugby league.
Well, nut truckers.
Yeah.
He's scared of fucking, playing in the middle.
Nothing terrifies him more.
Yeah. He's not a middle third guy, Xi
The
Jinping.
nut truckers. Yeah. Nothing. Xi Jinping, scared of nothing except nut truckers in rugby league. That's all he's scared of.
It's interesting, right? Because, I mean, obviously they've got the military might, and I'm assuming they've got nukes out the arse, out the wazoo. I don't know.
Yeah, they've got nukes.
But do they have a rampaging Royce Hunt?
No.
You know what I mean?
They don't.
Do they have a Blake Laurie? Trucking nut, tucking it up under the arm.
Nope.
Truckers of mass destruction.
The remaining 60 million will be split among the remaining 17 clubs.
That's the handshake.
Under the 10-year deal, the Australian government will give 290 million to the funding of the NRL team. Well, 250 million will help rugby league in the Pacific, including Samoa, Tonga, and Fiji. Beautiful stuff. Now, were they going to be based in Cairns?
Well, there's going to be
Or
a
Port
compound
Moresby.
in Port Moresby, and then I think they'll play a lot of their games in Australia, though. Mate, they're Port
So
Moresby.
where will they train and live?
I think they're going to be in PNG. That's why they're building this big old compound.
Can you find information on that, Tobler?
Yeah.
Because originally I'd heard it was going to be Cairns.
They also, anyone
Cairns.
who signs, the government's going to give them tax-free benefits.
Tax-free benefits, what would they be?
Well, you're not paying tax, basically.
Well, as in... So instead of tax-free benefits, you just don't pay tax on your money. Tax-free income.
I think that's what it was. Enjoy tax-free benefits. Well, they say enjoy tax-free benefits.
Yeah,
That's vague.
they made a deal with the PNG government where they won't tax them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. Now, unsurprisingly, Eddie.
Port Moresby, they'll be based.
Yeah.
They will be based in Port Moresby.
Yeah, that's why they're building this
Interesting.
$200 million
Set to train at a
compound, dude.
purpose-built facility.
Interesting.
They'll
That
play at
would be-
Santos National Stadium, which is where the Prime Minister's 13 match.
And then, and that's where the
That
tax...
would be pretty hectic.
What, living in Port Moresby? The what's this guy's name? He's the new Supremo, dude. We've got a new Supremo. We got to welcome actually to the NRL, to like the table of NRL Supremos. Yeah. And you can be like a club Supremo. Like you could call like Tony Mestrov a Manly Seagull Supremo, but he's not a rugby league Supremo. No. They're different. And we've got a new rugby league Supremo. His name is Wapu Sonk, and he's the chairman of the team. He's also, I think, the managing director of the largest company in Papua New Guinea, Kumul Petroleum. $10 billion, that company. But he said, sure, we might have the second highest crime rate in the world in Papua New Guinea, but rugby league is a uniting force. And I think that such is the love for rugby league in Papua New Guinea, we put our weapons down and celebrate the game. You know how, like, wasn't there like a terrorist attack that was going to hit a cricket team or something? They were like, whoa, chill out. We're not going to fucking blow up the cricket team.
I can't recall, but I can
Check that. That could be complete bullshit. But you know what I mean? The love of rugby league supersedes crime. And so, yeah, sure, you can be concerned about the crime rates in Papua New Guinea, but what I wouldn't be concerned about is the love of rugby league, which trumps all.
Rugby league softens the heart of the coldest man, Tom.
Or
woman. We know that. That's been well documented throughout the ages.
Yep.
And to know that rugby league will not only strike fear into the hearts and the minds of Xi Jinping and his subordinates, but also to reduce crime in a nation riddled with it.
Well, second highest crime rate on planet Earth. I mean, you
And you tell me, punters and dribblers, that Peter V'landys isn't the grandson of God? Because this is sounding biblical.
It is. Yeah, this is like a great prophet just moseying about planet Earth and just solving problems. Oh, China kicking up a bit of a stink.
Yep.
Bang. We got a rugby league team in Port Moresby. Kick rocks Xi Jinping. Then you go, second highest crime rate in the known universe, Papua New Guinea. Bang, rugby league greater than crime.
Yeah.
Domestically and internationally.
Kick rocks crime.
Kick rocks crime. Wait, beat it crime.
You reckon even Batman couldn't do that sort of thing?
Well, Batman had no real superpowers. He just had a suit made of rubber, and he was just a rich cunt. PVL, his bat suit is a poorly fitting tarot cash number.
When he puts that 50L, that 50 large on that tarot cash,
with a bit untucked at the front,
and he starts drinking that Pepsi Max.
Yeah,
Look the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get things done.
The Pete Mobile or the PVL Mobile.
The People's Champion. PVL.
Yeah, he's a different man when he puts on the
Oh,
suit.
when he slides into that 50L. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
With a tie.
Look out.
The really long tie that's not, the buttons aren't done up the top.
Yeah.
Shirt untucked.
Gross colour. Doesn't matter.
Well, it's not gross, Eddie. It's eye-catching. Different. They're different.
Puts those shoes on.
Puts those shoes on that sort of feel like they've got ergonomic bases, so it's just heel-toe, no matter where you go.
He's like rocking on them.
Yeah, he is. They're like rocking chairs. And then he goes and he solves crime domestically in Port Moresby.
And internationally.
And then internationally, he keeps Xi Jinping at bay. He also then drastically increases the audience base of the greatest game of all. That is rugby league. The membership numbers.
To the tune of 10 million.
To the tune of 10 million. Revenue, probably broadcast rights. This guy is a complete fucking psychopath. You want to talk Supremo? There's a Supremo. Now you got Wapu Sonk joining the Supremo table.
Big fan of Wapu, always have been.
But, like, I mean, who would the Supremos be? PVL, obviously, Supremo. Gus Gould, Supremo.
Abdo.
Abdo's a CEO, not a Supremo. They come and go. Like, no disrespect to Abdo, who, you know, we'd love to have you on. You're not a Supremo. You're an employee. Whereas PVL sits at... Like, time was, the CEO ran the game. CEOs don't run the game anymore. PVL runs the game.
Well...
Bruh.
They do what he says.
Correct. So PVL, Supremo. Politis, Supremo. You think about, like, you hear about Supremos of days gone by as well, like your Ken Arthurson. You know, there are the old school Supremos that we weren't really
there's Supremos.
aware of.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm getting what you're putting down.
But, like, there's in a Rugby League Supremo, you see it in articles, it's rarefied air if you reach Rugby League Supremo status. I just don't know if there's... I'm trying to think of anyone else here. Politis, Vlandis, Gus. I'm sure there's someone, but not many.
Supremos, is that only used in rugby league circles?
I think so, yeah. I tell you what, if I was to start a band right now, a la Six and Out, it'd be called the Rugby League Supremos. But yeah, it feels like it's...
You never hear it anywhere else.
No.
Pour one out for the North Sydney Bears, who've missed another one.
Well, I think they're still going to do the Western Australian Bears. That's like the one they think is going to be next. But
it's next.
Excuse me if you heard that burp. They have to just get... They had to get this one done, PNG first. Like, I think the Bears might even come in before.
So that is still happening.
I think they just needed to, again, geopolitically, Xi Jinping, the marching, the impending...
They had to get things rolling.
They had to get things rolling.
So there's going to be 19 teams.
What are we on now? 17?
We're on 17. Yeah. Western City Bears,
They want to
18.
get to 20.
Or Western Bears, 18.
Yeah, they want to get to 20.
Who would the 20th be?
Maybe a South Island in New Zealand. The Orcas, I think they wanted to call it.
Really?
I think so. I'd be down with that. We do need more players. Like, as in, we need some fucking...
We're going to have to start stealing a few union players.
Yeah, a few
think,
more
to fucking
unions,
get that off the
Super
ground.
Leagues. Just the real cream.
Jeez, it's all happening.
Yeah.
PVL's hopeful in the next 2 to 3 weeks that they can announce a further side in WA.
Yeah. Because
They're just waiting to hear back from the government.
It's all happening. Rugby league, alive and well.
Yeah.
Alive and well.
Just having a look here. I like the golden shower, the golden handshake deal. It's a fucking good deal. You want to know, who do you reckon they're going after? Because the PM of Papua New Guinea, he came out, I believe, and he was saying who they want to target. Might shock you.
Cleary.
Yeah. Who do you reckon they're targeting for coach?
Won't Bennett.
Cleary.
Oh, right, okay.
The double.
The double.
And I believe they're sort of... I don't know if they've said this or whether I'm just assuming this, but at some point they go, hey, Mary, come on. Come on, we haven't asked you to do anything yet. Like, you're Australian, Papuan descent. We might need to call on you to fucking pull some strings here. Now, 2028 down the line.
Down the line.
And, you know, fingers crossed you're still together and everything's still good. Because I did hear Nathan talking about babies and stuff in the paper with the other.
Really?
One day.
Talking babes.
Well, just saying, he thinks she'd make a great mother. And
is that right?
Yeah.
Well, she's only young, so this
that's
time.
what I mean. She's very young. It's a long time. In 2028, But if you are going to get Nathan Cleary to pin G, Mary is going to have to step the fuck up for the nation.
Well, it's not going to happen otherwise. It's not going to happen.
I don't think so. Now, maybe they need to make sure they stay together until 2028 as well. Maybe that's where some of that money's going to go. I don't know how you make that happen from a financial position. You don't incentivize it. You want the love to be real and true.
Well, I think you'd be giving them free couples therapy. Not that they need it.
Not they need it, but
it's
good. Yeah, okay. And would it be not just your general, not your rusted on, tried and tested couples therapy, which clearly doesn't work given the divorce rates, but maybe somewhere it's like you're giving them MDMA, mushrooms and shit, I wouldn't be, nothing's left off the table. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
I'd be giving them free holidays. I'd be paying for all their dates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be employing someone to run their relationship for them so they don't have to think.
Yep. They just need to hang out.
Yep.
Nathan wants to nip over to the UK. Here's a PJ.
Yeah. Maybe get a text every night. Hey Nathan, just been monitoring the relationship. You're not being attentive enough here and here.
So I sent Mary some flowers.
Mary's actually asked you a couple of times if you can put your fucking dirty undies away, and you haven't done it.
Yep.
So I've done it for you.
I've done it for you. I hope you don't mind. I just let myself into the house.
Yep. Anything required to keep this thing going.
Yeah. Nathan, just let you know, you cooked Mary dinner tonight. It's ready on the stove.
Yep. You made you made like a risotto.
Yeah. I had risotto for dinner last night.
There you go.
Yeah. You hear of the ingredients, and this is where you got it from.
Yep. Hey, Mary, you almost forgot Nathan's birthday, but I didn't.
But you didn't.
So he's having 200 of his fucking rat bag mates over. They're going to have a bender in the backyard.
Yeah.
Don't worry, though,
Don't
because
worry.
I put you up at a room at the Langham.
That's
so
it. Don't you worry about that. And obviously we have many people at the party that are going to be, what are they called when like the FBI are like hiding in plain sight in like public fucking
plain
spaces?
clothes.
Chaperones? Like
Not
Undercover
chaperones.
cop.
undercover?
Undercover. So yeah, undercover, but like something agents. They're like, fuck it, I can't remember. But they are basically plain clothes. Undercovers, but we're not going to make them dress like dorks like they're all out at the festivals.
Yeah, like cool guys.
No, they're going to be cool guys. Cool, jacked footy players.
I would think, given their age, that's something like that's going to be required at a minimum if you're going to get.
Mary's like 21, eh?
And when's he going to sign? It's 2025 next year.
2028. That's when he's off contract.
So he'd need to sign for the year 2028. Yep.
I think he's off contract, and so he'd be playing for year 2028.
So he'd have 3 more seasons at the Panthers, 5, 6, 7. Then it's time to move on. How would you go living in a compound in Port Moresby for 10 months of the year?
It depends what sort of compound it is, right? It's just like a gated community. You give me fucking all the mod cons, you're spending 200 mil, it'd be pretty nice. Give me some beach frontage in an ideal world. Again, I'm just asking, right? You've got the money, I'm just telling you what I'd like. I'd like beach frontage. Mm-hmm. A decent fucking house. That's about it, dude. Space to run around, kick a footy. I'm going to need to be able to kick a footy.
Oh, well, I mean, there's obviously going to be room to kick a footy.
Well, there's got to be room to kick a footy.
You're going to want.
I'm going to want a huge house.
You're going to want to be able to go into town and party, aren't you?
Well, I'd like a pub, like an establishment. Yeah. So we set up a pub.
I need a pub. I'm going to need like a fucking...
Maybe even a cinema for the kids.
I'm gonna need an area to go get on the piss with the boys, though. So I'm gonna need a pub.
Yeah, no, we'll need a pub. Maybe a couple, because you just sometimes want to go to another pub.
Well, exactly.
Sometimes you just want to go somewhere else.
Exactly. So they need more than one pub.
Yeah. Couple of pubs, some stuff for the kids and the wives, some shops.
Yep.
Are we talking like a bit of a rodeo drive sort of thing?
Well, maybe for the missos, they like that fancy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Got to go out and fucking work the black card into the ground, especially if you're...
But I don't want to have to pay for any of that if I'm Nathan.
That's true. Nathan gets everything for free forever if he goes.
Could you imagine if he went there with his baby girl, who's of Papua New Guinea descent, they have a kid over there, and he wins a comp for the people, and he gets embraced.
Yeah.
It's one of their favourite
Well, the PM
sons.
thinks they'll win one in the first 10 years.
Of course he does. There's no reason to think not.
No. Well, not if you get Nathan and Ivan. Yeah, I wonder how much tax concessions mean to rugby league players.
Well, because would you be paid in Papua New Guinea dollars? Whatever they are over there? I don't even know what they are.
I doubt it. I reckon you probably...
If you played for the Warriors, you'd get paid in New Zealand dollars, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know, because it's like an Australian competition, but then...
I actually have no idea how that works.
But, I mean, you'd get paid the dollar. Like, it's not like you're
You
losing
get the
out.
equivalent.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what you get paid in there.
Yeah, right.
That's all.
I mean, it's all just numbers in your fucking account at the end of the day, isn't it? It's not like you're getting paid in fucking... You know what I mean? You're just looking at numbers. It just doesn't feel the same as like back in the day when you'd go to like Fiji and you'd transfer your cash.
What's their currency?
Akina.
What's one Akina to $1 Australian dollar?
39 cents.
Okay. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Okay.
So you get paid in the Akina.
You get paid the Akina, which is very cool. What's the general climate over there? Just hot? Hot,
Yeah,
humid?
I was just looking. It's like low 30 degrees, 65%
tropical.
humidity.
North Queensland sort of shit.
Yeah. But that's what I expected. I expect Cairns.
Yeah. That's it. I like it. I think it's cool.
Well done.
Well done, PVL.
Well
the
done.
man can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped, won't be stopped, certainly can't be stopped.
And welcome Wapu Song
Well done.
to the Supremo
Congrats.
table.
Well done.
December 21 is this Saturday, punters and dribblers. The longest day on the calendar year, the summer solstice, the biggest day.
For the biggest day, you need the biggest rosé.
Yep.
And the biggest rosé is a Magnum.
A
And
Magnum, a
Magnum's
big day
available
rosé.
at hellosport.shop. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Come on. Biggest day is this Saturday, but also Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's. Now's your time to get it. Get in now while it's available. Big Day Rosé. It's glorious. I was sipping on it in the sun yesterday. Big Day Rosé, hellosport.shop. Make smart decisions.
Make
Get some.
smart decisions.
Get some.
The biggest day is the biggest rosé. hellosport.shop.
Magnums. Ezra Mam
Yep.
pled guilty.
Yep, so he was fined $850 for both offences and his licence was disqualified for 6 months and no convictions were recorded.
That seems lenient.
That's what I thought.
He pled guilty to driving without a licence and driving while relevant drug present in blood.
What was the drug?
It
was
hasn't
just
been
weed.
explicitly named.
I think it was weed, someone was saying.
There was inference that it was coke, but it hasn't been confirmed anywhere that I've read if it was weed or coke. Just a relevant drug.
What does relevant mean?
I think there was like an illegal. I think it's a legal
The
drug.
I guess like whatever they're talking about, like whatever the drug, like the relevant drug that has been discussed in the case.
In the case.
So $800 and 6 month.
$850. Yep.
How the fuck do you only get a 6 month fine? 6 month suspension. He's likely to get suspended from rugby league for longer. It's like he was playing rugby league recklessly under the influence.
He seems like he's got off really, 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 really light.
Because it doesn't seem like there were any charges laid for the injuries caused.
He probably paid him out, and maybe they went, well, whatever, cool, man, good for you. Like, take that. Hopefully, he learns from it. Right? He's young, and like people fuck up, and it's not to make an excuse.
Hopefully, Tom.
Hopefully, he works it out. That's all we want.
Because all we want is best for Ezra Mam and the best for rugby league.
And for the people that were injured in the,
Correct.
in the car
Obviously.
crash.
I don't reckon they'd be stoked.
No, unless they got some kashish out of it.
6 months and $850.
Yeah, but if you're getting some kashish out of it,
yeah, well, you'd be needing kashish.
if you're getting sheeshed up,
well, you need sheesh.
you'd want sheesh.
You need that sheesh.
You'd be going, okay, listen, I'm not going to kick up a stink as long as I'm sheeshed the
You need
fuck
that. You
up.
need that sheeshy sheesh.
You're going to have to sheesh me up. Now, it came out that Daly Cherry Evans has told Manly Seagulls that he can't commit to 2026 because he just doesn't know how the bod's going to feel. He was initially going to commit to 2026, and then for whatever reason, he's not committing to 2026, which obviously is stressful, but we know the day's coming, right? Like, he's an old dog that's still, his eyes are as clear as daylight, right? He hasn't got the milky eyes. He hasn't got the dysplasia in the back hips. He's still doing really well, but, like, we know and expect that Death could be around the corner at any point for this old dog, and you just kind of have to accept it.
We know that.
But it still like rattles me when he's like, oh, they're like, oh, he was going to commit, and then now he's like, I don't know. You know? I don't know. We'll see. And now they're saying they're going to move Tommy into 5'8", Brooks to 7, Lehigh to fullback. Not the worst, like...
That's the plan for
But that's the
2026
plan.
if that was to happen.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't know how to feel about it because I haven't seen it yet.
It fits Lehigh in, and it means that Tommy's going to get his hand on the ball more.
Is Tommy a 6? Don't know.
I don't know. And people that know more about rugby league than I know, but I don't know.
It doesn't feel as good as what we've got right now, that's for sure.
It doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as good.
It just doesn't. I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell Porky Pies the punter and the dribbler, but it just doesn't feel as good. But I've got full faith that he plays 2026. But it sounded like he's not going to.
We got to have a good year this year.
It's sounding a lot like this is his last year.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah.
You getting that feeling?
Yeah. Hey, Cody, how you doing, mate? Oh, cool. Nice haircut. Everyone's had haircuts in here, mate.
Have we been recording or not?
I don't know. Yeah, Cody,
Yeah.
you hit record on this thing? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure, mate.
You've just been chatting, that's all.
Yeah. Is this our last podcast with you, Tommy Tobler?
No,
First
we
of
have
his name?
the big Wednesday. So everyone get your carols in.
Carol's in.
Get your carols in.
Are we going to get another blocker or not?
I hope so. There's been people hitting me up for the address in the DMs.
Okay.
So hopefully they arrive in time.
Jeez, that'd be tough. Baggy Green Long Lunch is this Saturday, so you will get presented with yours were you to be awarded one and be able to attend. Tobler off to Europe for, 7, 8 weeks, 9 weeks?
Just 5.
5, I think.
He tacked a couple on, I think. He was like, oh, can I go away for 2 weeks? And then we're like, yeah, mate. Now it's 9 months away.
No, he's just taking full stock.
Mate, listen, I'm happy for him.
Full stock.
No, I'm happy, mate. When are you back, Tommy?
22nd of Jan.
That's nice. That's a nice trip.
Yeah, it's
A
going to be
Wednesday.
a ripper.
Are you going cold places? Is it cold over there?
Yeah, it's freezing. So we're going to Liechtenstein in Switzerland where it's like minus degrees.
Do you speak any German?
No. I can introduce myself and tell you where I live and my phone number.
Okay, we'll go.
That's about it. Hallo. Ich heiße Thomas. Wie heißt du? That'd be where you say, ich heiße Eddie. And then I say, ich wohne in Beacon Hill. And mein Telefonnummer ist...
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Do you need to say hello like that? Or is that a Tommy Tobler, or does everyone do it like that?
No, I think it's common over there. It's hello or guten Morgen.
And you do the wave thing? Hello! Like that? Hello!
That was some artistic expression, I think, put on the hello.
So you're telling me everyone in Liechtenstein's going, hello!
Yeah, when you walk through the street every morning, hello.
What can you speak, though? What's your background again?
Swiss,
you
but
speak Swiss?
I speak a bit of German. That's about it. The
Oh, okay,
high
right.
German. Because they've
The
got so many
Swiss
different
speak.
dialects. It's crazy.
Don't they
over
all
there.
speak French, German, fucking...
Swiss German, Swiss French, Swiss Italian? There's so many different
Swiss
dialects.
cheese?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of Swiss cheese over there.
Swiss watches?
Swiss Alps?
Swiss Alps?
Yep, we're going up to the Alps, going snowboarding.
Can you snowboard, can you?
I have once in New Zealand 7 years ago.
What are you going to do up there?
What, in snowboard?
Oh, you're gonna rip in?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Where are you going?
The Malboon is the name of the mountain. Lots of fresh snow already over there. So
Lot of
looking
fresh
forward
power?
to it. Fresh
Power,
power,
dude.
Shred some fresh power.
Fresh power. Now,
Jenny going with you?
Yep.
where is she leaving with you?
Yep, we're flying over on Thursday.
First class?
No, not quite.
Ever.
Just economy.
Who are you flying with?
Qantas, which would be nice.
To where?
14 hours to Dubai.
Oh,
How many?
14. And then 6 to Zurich. So that 14 legs. But we're leaving at 6 a.m. So I think I'm just going to stay up all night and then just conk out on the plane.
not a bad idea, actually. Party all night. Before we go, I think we want to get to these scratchies.
Have you got a thing for me?
I do. some keys or a coin. Tobler,
Tell you
as
what,
you're going away, there's 5 scratchies. Want you to scratch one. Obviously, if you win anything, we get
thank
it.
you.
But we're just, giving you the opportunity to do it. Christmas pause.
Christmas pause.
What these scratchies are called.
There's dogs on there.
Scratch responsibly.
So if I get a collar in the paw symbol, I win 25,000.
No. You need to have matching.
If you get a collar in the paw and it matches to a collar in the festive symbol,
Then I get 25 grand.
No.
there should be if that's what it says on your scratch.
Yeah, because that's what the collar is for me. It's 25,000.
You win the
so if you
prize
find a
shown
collar-
for that festive symbol. Yeah.
25 grand.
Yeah.
$3. Won $3.
Huge. All right, go next one.
Huge. You?
No, you just go you 2.
Oh, you going me again?
Might as well.
Scratchies are so random, dude.
Great name.
Great name. It's just great marketing. I think we all know that.
Like, even when I was a kid, your parents would, throw in scratchies.
I reckon these
in
are
your
harder to
birthday
scratch
cards
than
and
they
shit.
ever have been.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Making you work harder? Is it because you don't have the surface to scratch on?
probably. It's my finger.
When do scratchies go off? They never should, but when do they go off?
Yeah, do they expire? Because I got a heap at home
You've got shitloads.
that needs scratching. I won on that one, nothing.
Nothing? All right, let's go. Do it on this old Adidas thing. Yeah, this is why you had the problem, mate. No, nothing. Party hat and lights. Lame. All right, let's go here. Good on a scratching when you got a surface, I'm not going to lie. All right, we want a bone, punters and dribblers. A bone or a doghouse? A doghouse will get me $1,000. A bone will get me $25,000. Ah, fuck! Nothing. Let's go, Tobler.
Alrighty.
Go, Tobler.
Get him, Tobler. This would be a
bell.
nice little holiday fucking
No.
bonus, wouldn't it?
Doghouse? No. No.
No,
Damn it.
nothing?
Nothing.
I actually don't know did I win anything? $5 on lights on my first one.
I won $3.
I won 5.
$3 for me. So well done.
$5.
$8. That's 4 more $2 scratchies.
Well, there you go. You can have all that, Tobler.
Righto, shout out to the punt on the dribbler.
Love you all.
See him Wednesday for a huge show.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?